Welcome to Eugene, Oregon and the Nike Outdoor Nationals at Hayward Field. It's a beautiful day, high of 70. We are going to cover the junior mile races, the middle school girls and boys, and also the highlights of the freshman boys and girls. Now to the middle school girls mile, and three Roadrunners that are in this race, Angie, Oaklie, and Susan Addison going out at a quick pace.
Addison Kegel for Burks, McKenna comes in with a free time of 4:55.38. Again, the league record 4:57.56 by Charlize Trinity McKenzie back in 2022. Under threat already. Let's go to awards ceremony with my good colleague Napa. Take it away, man.
I have the pleasure of being here with the men's hammer throw U20 top 6 finisher. He'll be heading to the University of California next fall, Miles Cook. Representing Roberts Wesleyan University, Thomas McConnelly. Your 4th place finisher, representing Purdue, Seamus Molesky. And your 3rd place finisher, representing Binghamton University, Gang Schreemel.
Move up, Eddie!
Your 2nd place finisher, representing University of Wyoming, Charles LaPole. And your 2025 U20 men's hammer throw winner, representing University of Tennessee, Aiden Itzovitz.
Thank you, Naka. Back to the girls' middle school mile. What a humdinger this is. Addison Kegel is your leader. In pursuit, Angelina Alder from Provo, Utah. And I know from the experience of watching her, she starts steady and just builds. This could be something special. Alder comes in with a 4:53.93 seed mark. Kegel at 4:55.38. Susan Hedengren at 4:57.67. A reminder, the meet record 4:57.56. The national record out of sight, 4:40.16 Sadie Engelhardt. But they were through in 2:24. Here we go, the bell. Addison Kegel, Angelina Alder. Showtime.
Go get him, Eddie! Go get him, Eddie!
Kegel in the white top, Alder in the burgundy. Down the back straight. No quarter given here. Courage personified as they come up with 200 meters to go.
You think Autumn will get top 8?
Round in the top curve. Could this be one of the races of the day? Addison Kegel. Angelina Alder. Here it comes. The straight run. Kegel on the inside. No corner given. Kegel on the inside. Alder. It's Alder. Angelina Alder. Woo! The top is a closer. I've seen her before, that young lady man. 4:50.52. A new record by 7 seconds. Angelina Alder from Provo, Utah. Ooh la la!
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Gentlemen.
This is why we love this sport.
Angelina Alder, victory today in the girls' middle school race with a meet record. Angie Alder as a 6th grader, setting again the national record, bettering it by 2 seconds from Burks PR. Angie, tell me about the race.
I felt pretty good the first 800 and like most of the race, but that last lap was just like a kicker's lap, like we were just battling it out. My legs don't feel that like bad, but they definitely feel like really tired.
Yeah, so tell me about 4:51 though. What was your goal coming in, or were you just going for place?
My goal coming in was to like 4:50, like around that range, because like I really wanted to break my PR from Burks, because I knew I had more in me at Burks, but like it was more like a tactical race. Like I wasn't really ready for them to move like as quick as they did. I probably should have been like in front of the pack, and so that's why the first lap I kind of went ahead of the chaser pack to count down that girl so that I could be in a good position.
Now, you went through 73, 74 for 227, and at that point, the whole field was gapped by the leader, probably a 20, 30 meter gap. And you were the only one that started hunting and hunting. When did you figure out you were gonna go after her and catch her?
About like 600 to go, I was with her, and like I was like maybe like a 50 behind her, and I knew that like if I tried my very best and like kicked really hard at the end, that I could catch her with 400 to go.
Now you took the lead on that last 200 meter, and it wasn't like she gave up. It was like you guys were battling back and forth the whole way. So tell me about that last 200.
Oh yeah, that last 200, like I was going through my mind. I knew that you were gonna say like, oh, it's gonna be a kicker race, so that like I needed to get ready to kick. So that we turned in the last 100 meters, and like it was like I was in front, she was in front, I was in front, and then finally I passed her, and I was able to speed up a little bit more, and then I was able to drop her off that last 50, and eventually she died, and I was able to get the win.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Angie. What's now a little bit of a break, and then going into 7th grade year. Tell me about your thoughts about going into 7th grade now.
I'm so excited to go into 7th grade. Now that I've been to all like these big races, I'm definitely gonna be more confident, because I'm like, if I won like NIN, NON, like next year I know I can be faster and like better at my form and everything, and I know that like I could probably win these races in the future as well.
Awesome. Well, what does it mean to you to run out there with Oaklie and Susan as well?
It means a lot, since like I train with them like almost like every week, and it's really fun that like training up to this race. I knew that like I was gonna run against them, and I was really hoping Susan came up to me for the race. Like I really want us to get on the podium, and I was like, yes, I really want to get a podium. So when I heard she was 3rd, I got like so excited in my head, and I was like so happy for her, since I seen how like much hard work she put into this race, and like how nervous she was before coming to this race, and I was just like so happy for her to get 3rd.
You guys just encourage and push each other. I love it. What great teammates. Well, congratulations, Angie, on a national champion victory today at Nike Outdoor Nationals, and a new personal best and a 6th grade national record. Susan Hedengren, 3rd place overall today for the middle school girls mile, coming off a 5th place finish at Burks PR, where you got a 4:57 and a big personal best today with a 5:01, 75 first lap. Tell me about the race.
It was good, you know. I went out conservative, but I wasn't boxed in, so that's always good. There were I think I was in 6th place for most of that race, but the last lap I was in 3rd and I kept my position.
You did a good job. Just you were in the very outside, collapsing on the field. You were at 150 meters. You were probably in like 15th place. Then you strategically made a move to get back up into that front pack. Tell me, what was your strategy that first lap?
My strategy was to obviously not go out too fast, but to get a good striking position. And I want to be top 3 today, which I did get. But yeah.
So tell me about, you were with about 600 meters left. You were leading that chase pack. You guys were hunting and going after it. Tell me about when did you decide, hey, I can't draft anymore. I've got to take some leadership in this race.
I started to really kick it in that last 500 meters, but when I really started sprinting was the last 300 meters. And yeah, I was lactic by the 2nd lap, so.
Yeah. So tell me about that last lap. It looked like that pack of girls and you were just closing in as hard as you could. Heavy legs, trying to keep things going. Tell me about that last kick at the end.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody behind me until the last 100 meters, and I heard somebody coming, and I was like, not today. And I sprinted so fast, the hardest ever, and it paid off. So
that's awesome. What does it mean to you to have Oaklie and Angie in that same heat today? I mean, you guys were running together.
Yeah, it's always so fun traveling with Angie, and it was fun to be with Oaklie today. But yeah, I had a really great time, and I'm proud of Angie and Oaklie what they did today.
Fantastic. Now the season is over. What are you going to do when the season's over?
Drink soda.
Awesome. And I think you're going to do some thrifting here in Eugene as well. What else in Eugene?
Just hang out, you know.
Just hang out, have fun. Now, you've developed some good friendships with the high school athletes as well. You know, Jane and some of her friends. Tell me about what that means to you. You're going to be going into 8th grade this year. But it almost seems like you have so many good friends that are seniors, juniors in the high school scene. Tell me about what that means to you. What kind of inspiration do you get from some of those athletes?
Yeah, they're all really fast runners, and they're all really nice people, so I like talking to them and watching them race. They're definitely big inspirations to me.
Besides your siblings and people from Provo, who are your favorites?
I like Sophia Rodriguez and Charlie Voss.
Yeah, it was so fun. Awesome. Okay. Well, congratulations, Susan, on a great performance.
Thank you.
A little like you were 81, but then your 4th lap you were a 76. So you closed really good. It was awesome. Yeah.
Oaklie Rohatinsky with a 5:11 mile today. Huge PR at Nike Outdoor Nationals. Oaklie, tell me about the race.
Man, it was so fun. I love competing against those girls. They were super friendly, and there's a lot of competition. I got to catch a lot of people at the end, and I went out a little bit slower so I can conserve my energy, so I can finish strong, and that definitely worked. So I'm
77, 81, and then you close in a 76, which is incredible. Tell me about how you found that last gear.
Oh, I was like, it's my last race of the season. I'm just gonna push even though it hurts way too much. Like, I'm just done after this.
What does it mean to you to be racing out there with 2 teammates in that final heat?
That was so fun. Yeah, I love that. I love going with them, and they're super fun.
Well, congratulations, Oaklie, on a great season and going into 8th grade now.
Yes, thank you.
Desmond Marino with a 4:28 today, a 5-second personal best to take the middle school boys mile. Desmond, tell me about the race today.
Man, first 2 laps I was definitely behind. Third lap I decided that, you know, that was my moment, so I went and I took it. I'm really happy I did. And then, you know, with about 200 meters left, I felt some more runners on my hip, and I just decided, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get the leader. And so I just pushed as hard as I could. I knew that sub 4:30 was in me, and I just had fun racing. It's super special. My family's over there. This is for my papa who died in December, and it was just awesome to get a win at Hayward.
Wow, that's amazing. From Austin, Texas, the heat is probably a little bit better here than Austin, huh?
Definitely better than Austin. Yeah, for sure.
So tell me about that, just the inspiration you got, you know, your dad and just your family. Tell me about that, like when stuff gets tough. It looked like the last 100 meter, you're really driving.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the inspiration you get.
Yeah, so this was, you know, I was trying to peak my season for Burks PR, but then that didn't go how I wanted it to go. So I just set all my sights on this meet, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get this meet as kind of just a little bit almost revenge. And also I wanted to get a win this season on a national level for my grandfather, and special because my whole family's here. They've been great. They've been supporting me, so love that. It's been special.
You had a couple of injuries, done a lot more cross training, bicycling, threw in some double thresholds. For middle schools, you know, they're looking at you, your performance, saying, what can I do to get to that next level? Yeah. When did you decide, at what point in the season you're like, hey, I'm not gonna let injuries slow me down, I'm gonna hit the cross training hard?
I think there was actually a certain workout where I felt it, and I was like, I actually listened to an interview with one of these top high school athletes. I don't even remember who it is, but they were saying, you know, I'm going to work just as hard cross training as I would do on like an interval workout. So I just decided I was going to push as hard as I can to get off that injury and then ultimately get the win at Hayward. So it's been amazing.
That's awesome. Work as hard in recovery as you do at training.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
so good. Well, congratulations today, Desmond, on the victory.
Thank you so much.